and it seemed that they found their rhythm as a team once Lopez was out. How did that be?
You know, sometimes you lose a key cog in your offense and in your team, and other guys step up, change how you're playing, and guys get some confidence. And they're all pros now, so when the opportunity knocks, guys are ready to step into that role and fill the gap. And I think that's what happened.
Back to Collison. Here's Foy. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Collison kicks to Carroll. The three-pointer, no good. It's Mayo on the wing. Fires for 3. And as we end the... Brooklyn leading by 11. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Taj Gibson is out there with Parker. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Williams at the 1. And slam dunk by Butler.
Heads-up play on both ends there. Transition basketball, the steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball. What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous. Not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? I mean, come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
That's good.
How huge has he been, giving his team the lift?
Without his work offensively, Steve, I don't know where they'd be. Shooting at great efficiency. I don't think they'd have a chance without him.
Boyd dishes to Carroll. And the wide open shot from Collison. And the 3 off target. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collison. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Williams in the post. He's against Collison. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Darren Williams.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Into Brook Lopez. Gibson with the steal. Butler kicks to Parker. Rebound, Brooklyn. Carroll's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Foy from the baseline. That one rolling around and rims out.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Pass to Williams. Gibson inside.
Taj Gibson, in his 6th season now in the NBA, he's in the prime of his career at 29 years old. Last season, he upped his scoring rate and averaged double digits for the first time in his career.
And for Gibson, becoming more efficient, more free throw attempts, and a big leap, guys, in his free throw percentage. Steve cracking 70% from the line for the first time.
It was by far his best performance offensively, Kevin. He came into his own in terms of his post play, his aggressiveness. I think he just believed in his own mind and his own heart that he was now a good offensive player. And that's the case, no question. Darren Collison could be the fastest player in the NBA with the ball in his hands. Westbrook, Parker, obviously in the conversation as well, but boy, Collison, the son of 2 track stars, he is just explosive.
And Williams, here we go. No good from Gibson. Nets leading by 8. Carroll for 3. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
You know, the first thought from the defense there was to protect the rim, so that's why he was open for that transition three.
And Collison loves to use his quickness at both ends, a blur in transition, Clark, and defensively, he'll hound you for the full 94 feet.
Well, again, we've talked about this before, Kevin. You've got to play to your strengths. He's a little undersized, but as they say, speed kills, and he looks to make the most of his speed.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Derek Favors checked in for Zeller. And Stevenson comes in. J.R. Smith's checked in for Randy Foye. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Darren Collison. Bucks trail by 10. Williams kicks to Parker. Stolen by Stevenson. And Lowry gets it to go.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Williams passes to Butler. Parker outside. Gibson with the screen on Stevenson. Parker drives in. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
At the elbow, Horford. The kick out to Williams. Drops one in from the wing. Williams has got 4 this quarter. Nets leading by 10. Stevenson kicks to Lowry. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Favors can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Horford. Yes, and the foul. Favors, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
The drive by Lowry. Stevenson with a clean look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
Butler dishes to Williams. Back to Butler. The baseline J. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Tipped away. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
12 seconds on the shot clock. 12.
On defense, Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Lowry passes to Smith. Kicks it out to Stevenson. The second chance effort. And it's good on the way up. Stevenson's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Offensive rebound. Horford gets the bucket.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Lowry kicks to Stevenson. Sinks the triple. Stevenson's got 28 points for the game.
They're starting to give him a little too much space here in the second half. That's his third three-pointer since the break.
Shots good by Butler.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Lowry dishes to Stevenson. Back to Lowry. Smith the pass to Nene. Parker with the steal. Right side, Williams. Another miss by Williams. Brooklyn leading by 10. Nene up top. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Nene, a 6'11" Brazilian big man, strong and quick-footed with a nice touch. He's a quality two-way player. And for him, as is the case with a lot of players, it's about health. You know, over the course of his 12-year career, he's missed almost a third of available games due to injury.
You talk about Nene's troubles at times staying on the court, Steve. Some say he's unwilling to play through pain.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the case. You know, all I know is that when he's healthy, he is one of the most effective big men in the NBA, and he had a terrific run in the playoffs last year, particularly in that Chicago series.
Jabari Parker, a self-described obedient kid growing up in Chicago, maintained a 3.7 GPA through high school. He went so far as to say he had lower self-esteem in his younger days. You don't often hear about that from NBA athletes, but it's a reality. Believe me, I see these guys. They often aren't as confident as you might think. But there's no reason for this guy to doubt his worth now, especially on the basketball court.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Cody Zeller's checked in for Lopez. For Lance Stevenson. And it's Collison in for Kyle Lowry. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And that one's good. Parker. And as humble as Jabari Parker seems off the court, Clark, he seems like one of those guys who flips a switch when he steps on the floor. Great motor, terrific hunger, real competitive.
Yeah, extremely competitive and confident and assertive. And with his talent, you add those attributes, you've got a guy that looks like he could be a potential all-star someday.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Punches it down with power.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
The drive by Collison. There's the dish to Nene. No one near him. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 6 points for Cody Zeller. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. And Stevenson's checked in for Rudez. And it's Lowry in for Darren Collison. Williams kicks to Butler. He dishes it to Horford. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Nene.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time. Horford having just a fantastic game. He's got 10 rebounds and also 3 steals. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
Well, he's been so active on the court at both ends and really playing a nice game.
No good on the free throw.
Stevenson at the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 8. On the wing, Williams. Horford dishes to Butler. Here's Gibson. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Knocked away. Gibson with the steal. Stolen by Stevenson. It's tipped. Down low.
Oh, how about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
don't know that this is the time for that.